let's go. So you want to get a degree. Why? Let me tell you what society will tell you. It increases your chances of getting a job. It provides you with an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let me tell you what your parents will tell you.
Make me proud.
Make me proud. It increases your chances of getting a job. It provides you with an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let me tell you the statistics. Steve Jobs, net worth 7 billion. Richard Branson, net worth 4.2 billion. Oprah Winfrey, 2.7 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, Henry Ford, Spielberg, Bill Gates. Now here comes the coup de grace. Listening to all these facts, what's your conclusion? Neither of these individuals in becoming successful ever graduated from a higher learning institution. But now I'm ready to hear all the protests that money is only the medium by which one measures worldly success. And then they'll say, plus I don't work for the money. Then what are you studying for? To work for a charity? Need more clarity? Let's look at the statistics. Jesus, Muhammad, peace be upon him, Socrates, Gandhi, Malcolm X, Shakespeare, Mother Teresa, Beethoven, Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Sean Carter, Steven Spielberg, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Michael Joseph Jackson. Were all of these people unsuccessful or uneducated? But all I'm saying, if there was a family tree, education, hard work and success would be related, and school would probably be a distant cousin. Cause I say if education is the key, then school is the lock. You can only be characterized by your determination to succeed, how far you allow yourself to believe that red means green and continue to go when everyone else says stop. Cause school is supposed to expand your horizons and your vision. But Malcolm X dropped out of school and learned how to read in a prison. What does that say about school? Proverbs 17:16. It does a fool no good to spend money on an education because he has no common sense. George Bush. Need I say more? Education means inspiring someone's mind, not just filling their head. Take my word for it, cause I'm an educated man myself, who only came to this realization after countless nights in the library with a can of Red Bull keeping me awake till dawn and another can in the morn, between piles of books which probably equated to the same amount I had spent on my rent, filling my head with equation, dates and facts which I'd memorized down to the letter, half of which I'd never remember and the other half which I'd forget after the exam and by the start of next semester, chasing round the cleverest kid in the class, asking if he had notes for the last lecture. I often found myself running to class to get there in time so that I could find a desk which was comfortable enough for me to rest my head, on which I could fall asleep without making a scene. Ironic, because that's the only time I ever spent in university chasing my dreams. And after nights with a dead mind, I'd then find myself in the queue of half awake student zombies waiting to hand in an assignment. Maybe that's why they called it a deadline. And after all of this, 3 years of mind suppression and frustration, my proud mother didn't even turn up to my graduation. Now, I'm not advocating that school is evil and there's nothing to gain. But what I'm saying is understand your motive and reassess your aims. Because if you want a diploma in how to work for somebody else, then help yourself. But then again, that'd be contradictory because you wouldn't be really helping yourself, you'd be helping someone else. Reassess how you define education. Understand its true meaning. Being educated does not just mean learning and reiterating facts of a book on someone's opinion of a subject to pass an exam. Picasso was educated in creating art. Shakespeare was educated in the art of all that was written. Colonel Harlan Sanders was educated in the art of making Kentucky Fried Chicken. I once saw David Beckham take a free kick. I watched as the side of his Adidas sponsored boot hit the side of the patent level of the ball at an angle which caused it to travel through the sky as though it was destined for the heavens. Then as it reached the peak of its momentum, as though it changed its mind, it switched directions. I watched as the goalkeeper stopped, as though reciting to himself the laws of physics and trying to convince his brain that his eyes were indeed witnessing the spectacle of the leather swan that was swooping towards him, then diving, but only fractions of a millisecond too late. And just before the net of the goal embraced the FIFA-sponsored ball as though it was the prodigal son returning home, and the country that I live in erupted into cheers, I looked at the play and thought to myself, damn, when it comes to football, that David Beckham is one really educated man.